morning, family, and welcome back to the patio garden. So since, as you can tell out there, I don't know if you can tell it, but it is raining. So I figured the dumpsters are definitely going to be soaked if it's anything put out. So I'm not going to check them today. I am staying in and working on patio garden. So I have kind of rearranged the way I have my plants set up, and I probably will rearrange it a couple times because as they grow, I have to make sure that they're getting the sunlight that they need, and also I'm gonna have to replant, transplant a lot of them into bigger containers. So I've known y'all have seen the lettuce, I just looked at the lettuce. I know y'all seen those when I came back from this weekend. So there is a little bit slight difference of how things have grown in that little time. But so these plants right here, these are flowers. My sunflower, all the leaves fell off. But it does have like a little bitty, I don't know if you can see it. It's not going to focus in maybe with my hand. See how it got a little bitty, like it's going to do something. So I don't want to get rid of it yet. I'll just see if this turned into anything. But all the leaves, I pulled off the bottom leaves because they had them little spots. And then the leaves was starting to fall off of it. So I guess this is kind of my test trial flower bed right here. Right now, these are the only ones seeming strong. And maybe those in the corner. So we'll see if we don't have to just get rid of this whole flower area. My green bean contenders, like I told y'all before, a couple of y'all have made comments of saying maybe they got, you know, fungus and maybe you overwatered. So I didn't water it for a couple days and it's looking so much better. Now this leggy part at the bottom, I know they are in a little short container and they are too tall for this container. So I'm gonna have to do some transplanting. I hate to mess with them after they have already got established and they're producing beans. Let me show you this bean back here. Look at that. What? I'm growing green beans. So I am going to have to transplant them into a bigger, deeper container for them and string them up the right way because they're not balanced. They're just propped up on sticks and everything. These are my chives. My chives are coming up pretty good now. And look at my cantaloupe. I'm going to have to probably move it out of this container because it's outgrowing it. But that is my cantaloupe. My parsley, I'm going to have to cut that down and we're going to have to eat some parsley. And let's see, my basil is doing pretty much the same. I replanted into a bigger container. My potatoes are doing well. I love that they are getting so big. My tessie flowers are growing. I don't know, I might have to move them into a bigger container too, because they seem to be stretching out. My lettuce, I just wet it this morning, so that's why it kind of look all clustered. But I think I'm about to trim some of this down and let the kids be able to eat some salad and taste the lettuce. Because, yeah, they're starting to look like there's time to eat. Let's see, what else? Trying to see, my green beans back here. They are producing beans also. You can see right here, a couple of them. And like I said, you remember how I had these little spots all over this? Now they are clearing themselves out. As you see, it's no spots on here, maybe one or two spots, but it's clearing itself out. So maybe I did just overwater it. And let's see, trying to find some more green beans. There's one back there. So they're doing well. And then this is also going to have to be in another container or filled up with more dirt in there for them. and they are starting to produce too. Right there. Whoops. There you go. Yeah, so they are doing good. Now my okra right here, I need to learn more about okra and how it grows, but I noticed these new leaves. You see that like 3-shaped leaves right here? Those are new. So they're doing something. I'm happy with that. I love seeing the new little leaf. My tomatoes, yes, it is time to change my tomatoes out of their little cups. They are ready to be on their own. And my little nursery garden, I took the lid off of it because they are starting to sprout up and I want them to get some sunlight. So my carrots are right there. I have some lettuce popping up now. And my spinach, which I should have planted way more spinach because I love spinach. And that will probably be the vegetable I eat the most. And these marigolds are looking very well. I was going to move them from this area because I thought maybe they need more sunlight, but they are doing so good underneath there. So that is just an overall of how my garden is going. I went on and put some fresh soil in all of my other plants. They are loving that. And what I'm working on now is this. This is my cucumbers. And as you can tell from this, look, whoops, it's grabbing over to the other one. They're getting all like strung up together. Let's see them? They're curling all up. So I'm like, okay, it's time to separate you into big containers. This is also a thin one like the green beans is in. And yeah, this plant is definitely a keeper. It is doing well. We have some little ones down here. And what I'm doing today is just taking off these new the baby leaves when they first came up. So these are the older leaves. And I'm taking those all off. See, because they're kind of yellowed. But the regular new fresh leaves, they're good. Look at this. Look how they're tying up on each other. I'm have to get, whoops, see? Have to get them planted correctly so they can start growing up and not choking each other out. Because that is, look at that. That is on top of, that is holding on, let me see, to the other plant. And it's like squeezing it. So we can't have that. We can't be choking each other in our area. So that is what I'm going to set up my camera, and y'all can watch me try to figure out how to get these cucumbers to behave with each other for a little while longer. guys, I just got some devastating news. You remember this morning I showed you my little sunflower and I said, oh, all the leaves and fell off. And I was going to save it because of the little thing. And then I had the little patches. Look, guys, look at this. Do you see anything? It's ravaged. Guess what? Look, that is the culprit right there. You see him sitting there all trying to blend in with my sticks? He ate my plant. I was thinking it just, now these shriveled up. But this one, let me show you. Remember we just talked about this. Sorry, I'm a little close. Where is the leaf? The leaf is gone. Come on, phone. The leaf is gone. Look at him moving around, looking for the next food. But see, look at him. Oh my gosh. Look at him moving around, getting under the dirt, just blending in. What kind of nasty thing is this anyway? It's a caterpillar, I guess. Look at him. He looks like a snake. I am so upset right now, guys. He sat up there and ate my plant. So, we have a reservoir and a place across the water, and he is going to get thrown across the fence. I'm not going to kill him, but maybe some little happy bird would love him. Can you tell I'm upset? And I know for I love butterflies and beautiful things like that, but he is not finna come in here and eat my doggone plants I bought. Yeah, so he's right there. I'm finna scoop his little butt up and throw him across the reservoir, across the fence, out of the apartment complex. Okay. Walking over here to the fence. I'm going to do the more humane thing, which I wasn't going to do. Because he ate. There you go. Let me show him. I'm going to throw the dirt out too. Only because I don't know if he has some babies in it. And I don't want him producing babies in my stuff. But there he... Wait a minute. Y'all can see him. Let me toss this dirt first. Okay, so you see I emptied my bin where my flowers was. And let me show you him if you couldn't see him in the picture. It's blurring. Anyway, he's in there. He's going across here also. Yep. Hope he enjoy his little life out of my garden.